let me give you some really solid information. Let's just get rid of all those about Amazon. I'm making these things work really well on Amazon now. I'm going to share, see if I can share a new screen with you. Let me know that new screen's come up. And we're going to do Control Command A. Let's just make this super bigified. There we go. All right, thanks for that. So here's the dealio. Amazon's algorithm. Let me give you some very hopefully simple understanding of it with some very simple maths. Now, I have said time and time again that the way to win on Amazon is to think like Amazon, and the more you are doing things that help Amazon make money, the more successful you will be on Amazon. So let's bring that around to making your products rank on Amazon. So our first little one to think about is this. Our first little equation to consider is this. Ooh, Jesus Christ, Asher. I may have gone a bit overkill with that. There you go. So the number of people searching for any given product divided by the number of people clicking through. This is the first metric that Amazon watches with regards to your product. The number of people searching for a product. So if 1,000 people go to Amazon and search for backpacks, for instance, to use Walter's example, how many of those people will click through onto your listing? What is that ratio of searchers to clickers? That's the first thing they monitor. So here's a very simple piece of maths. So if 1,000 people search and 100 people click onto your product details page, that is then a 10% conversion rate from searchers to clickers. 10% conversion rate. And that's the first thing that Amazon looks at. It's the first thing that they look at, okay? So that's the first thing what you therefore must be optimizing. Now, how do you optimize that? Your images really matter. Your hero image is very important for that. And your title, they're the two most important factors that influence how many people who search for a product click through onto your product, okay? So they're the two optimization areas that we pay most attention to in that. So that's thing number one, okay? Next up, we have, once they get to your product details listing page, what number of people who arrive at your product details page, which we call page views, then subsequently turn into sales. So what is that conversion ratio? And again, let's continue on our merry paths. If we have 100 people arrive on your product details page and 10 of those people then add to cart and check out, then your conversion ratio has been 10%. So 10% again. And on Amazon, overall, now it's very category specific, of course, but overall your conversion ratio ought to be around 10 to 15%. 10 to 15% is a very good average for you to shoot for. There's a report that you can run in your business reports on Amazon called the unit session percentage report, and that's where you'll find that data out, how well your listing converts lookers into buyers, okay? So here, again, images, very important. The bullet points are very important. The number of reviews you've got is important. Although anything more than 5 to 10 usually is great. 0, not so great. And your price, of course, it has to be within their budget as well. So they're things that we can optimize based for that. But again, 10 to 15%, that is good. All right, now So that is our basic fundamentals of Amazon SEO. Now let's take it a step further. So the number of searches divided by the number of clicks divided by Amazon's commission per sale. So depending on the price of your product, you will make Amazon a certain amount of money. So if your product, it sells for, I don't know, like $50 for instance, and Amazon makes 10% of that, then every sale that you make, Amazon will make $5, okay? Versus somebody doing exactly the same thing, but they sell their product for $30, well, they're only going to make Amazon, what, $3 instead of $5, okay? So clearly, Amazon is also optimizing to maximize the amount of money it makes. And that is another reason why I tell you to be in the top 10% of prices within your given niche, because that way you're optimizing the amount of money that Amazon makes. And Amazon, of course, very, very interested in doing that. They track it, therefore you should track it too. So that's another factor for you to consider. The more money you make Amazon per sale, the more sales Amazon will make for you, okay? Anything else? Oh, there's another one more as well, which is very, very important as far as ranking is concerned. And that's this: once they've actually purchased the product, how many of those people leave you a review? So the number of sales divided by the number of reviews you're getting. That's another very important metric that Amazon tracks, because Amazon wants to see, they use that, of course, to track the quality of your product. That's what they're tracking. And that is why one of the things I get you to do, anybody that's done my Amazon SEO course will know this, is the review strategy that we implement takes into consideration how Amazon likes to see those reviews coming in. So that's why that's in there as well. So those 4 metrics are incredibly important. It's incredibly important, and that's why I get you to track those things. That's very, very important. I'm going to finish with this. So again, Amazon is a business. It is much, much better at tracking things than we are. The number one thing that they track is the ROI, the return on investment for any given search that's done on their platform. That's the most important metric that they track. And everything I've just gone through is all about that and improving that. So Jens, any one of those last 4 that I've given you can be optimized. If you optimize all 4 of them and only get a 5% increase in each one, so 5% better conversion rates, 5% more people adding to cart, etc., 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 the cumulative effect of that is massive, and you will kick ass on Amazon. That is how to make Amazon go crazy. It sees you outperforming everybody else. It will blast your product to the very, very top of the search engine results page. It will blast it up faster than you can say, "Give me some money, Jeff." So, hope that was cool. First time I've tried explaining that in this particular style as well. So I hope that helped for you to conceptualize that and for understand it at a higher level. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much, much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon. that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.